I'm an atheist too, and do you think that atheist beliefs make it easy for us to lure and have sexual relations with small children?
No.
Okay, that's a call that we're not dealing with. No, and if you think that you can try and get away with something like that, that is pretty sick and twisted, dude.
He'll fuck you up. Yes, God will fuck you up if you dare to disobey his stern command. He'll fuck you up. Don't you know he'll fuck you up? So you better do some praying while you can.
He better be frickin' clear on it.
Yeah.
It's not a metaphor, man. There's going to be a four-headed beast.
Okay.
I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be so cool. I want to turn on the news and see a four-headed beast rampaging through New York City.
I've got to go buy the
awesome.
camera just so I can record that.
It'd be like, Japanese giant monster movies come to life.
Exactly.
I'll let you guys go. I appreciate what you're doing.
Thanks a lot, James.
I have to go back to murdering and raping and
yes. Sacrifice a baby and a goat for us.
Because I'm an atheist, man. Hey, be there for me. You're all right. Bye.
Thanks, Judge.
Okay.
Just eyes?
3 eyes.
3 eyes.
Yeah. I've talked to you before several times.
Sure.
I'm a witch doctor, and I like to talk about how some science proves the existence of spiritual things rather than God. I'd rather say spirit. But anyway, today I want to talk purely politics. Anyway, the Russian emperor was persuaded by the British Secret Service to get involved in a war. They probably were.
Hang on. I put you on hold. I didn't hang up. I'm going to get lynched after this show if I let you ramble on about war stuff. You got to get to a point that's relevant to the show, or we're going to have to move on.
Revolution in Russia. First, the Russian emperor discredited himself with his getting him.
I put you on hold again just to see if you're hearing me.
The church was discredited.
Why do I get the feeling that you're like reading me something off of Wikipedia or Witch Doctorpedia?
And you hung up on him. Shameful.
Well, I knew he was going to call in and say that I wasn't perfect and I'm not always right. Why would I want to talk to him?
Okay.
Crazy.
All right.
You wacky atheist, Joe. Thanks, guys. Yeah, I was actually accused of being arrogant this week.
I'm not surprised.
What are you trying to say? I have no idea why you'd say that. As an apostate, heretic, godless, heathen, proud, atheist, blasphemer.
Oh, okay. Well, another question is, I wanted to ask, do you bang yourself in the butthole?
There's something you can work at.
I wanted to talk to you about Jerry Falwell.
Yeah.
As a good Christian, I'm a little tired of you guys dancing on his grave. I don't know what's up with
I
that.
didn't dance on his grave. I danced in my cubicle.
You danced in your cubicle.
You had mentioned the disembodied consciousness thing.
Yeah.
I think the best phrase I've ever come up against, and I think it was from T.H. Huxley, was him referring to them as gaseous vertebrates.
Gaseous vertebrates.
They went into battle with God on their side, but they couldn't win because the other guys had chariots made of iron, and evidently chariots made of iron are way tougher than God.
I like listening to your show. I really feel that you guys are the voice of reason.
We try.
I really feel that.
Thank you. I hope so.
Of course you
Thank
don't.
you.
Of course you're not right all the time, and you're struggling. You're attempting to find out what's going on, and I see that in you guys. And then I hear your callers, most of whom, have this infantile, pathetic pseudo-logic, which is really scary.
Another question is it true that you bang little boys in the butthole? All right, and do you two like anal sex together?
Man, we're getting all the whack jobs out there this week.
Yep. Yeah.
This is a sick situation.
Yeah.
This is not the way a democracy should really, this is not reason. The founding fathers wanted us to reason. They wanted us to be rational. They didn't want us to believe fairy tales and base our lives on them.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. I wasn't clear.
Yeah.
I mean, someone who couldn't stop lucid dreaming.
Yeah, I've never heard of that. Mostly what
I had that for a while, and I was wondering how common that is.
I'd like to know how you got that. I mean,
I'll
share.
be very, very honest with you. Way too much LSD. Way too much.
Are you sure you were dreaming?
I know this, that night after night after night, I would just basically lay there and dream about my eyelids.
Okay.
You and people like you claim that there's some better logic that's beyond us. And that makes it true even if it makes no sense to us. I can't believe you have the audacity to make a claim like that. How dare you tell human beings to believe your religion because there's some other better logic that they can't grasp? How dare you?
Until you can
How dare you trick and lie to people like that?
Until you can present...
That's disgusting. And I want to make it clear, I am not angry with God. But ministers piss me off. I think that they are charlatans, hucksters, and rip-off artists, though a lot of them don't understand that that's what they are.
Yeah.
And I think they need to get real jobs.
It's kind of like putting a toddler in a crib with a loaded gun. And then when they shoot, when they shoot their leg off, now in addition to missing a leg, you're going to beat them, weekly. Once a week, I'm just going to beat you because you shot that gun.
Falwell is on the list.
Ted Haggard is gay, and I'm not saying that as
an
insult.
No, Ted Haggard's completely heterosexual now.
Excuse me.
Because Ted Haggard is completely heterosexual. Ted Haggard is completely heterosexual.
He was cured over a couple of weeks of intensive prayer.
Right.
He was cured of the gay. Dear God, please, why did I go have sex with that man? God didn't listen until he got busted. Then God fixed him right up. Woohoo!
Oh, I didn't mean for you to get caught.
Prayer is amazingly answered exactly when it's about ready to bite you in the ass.
There were people getting up out of their graves, saints running around all over town. It's curious that nobody else reported any of this. It didn't make the papers. They were all stuffed from Passover feast and just were sitting on their ass in the house, and they didn't see the zombies. But where did the zombies go? When they were done roaming around, did they go back to their graves?
Crawl back
and
in their
then
graves?
cover themselves up with dirt? These are real questions.
Sounds like a really bad horror movie.
So, there were other things going on at the time that we have writings for. None of them mention Jesus.
Are you kidding me? Are you guys a bunch of liars?
Again, if you don't have any evidence to back up your beliefs, and it's just your feelings.
The Bible.
Okay, but again, it's a book.
No, it's not just a book. It's a book of the life and resurrection of Jesus Christ.
Okay, but again, evidence of that.
Are you a paganistic pig?
Goodbye.
Yeah, that was going downhill.
So,
and these people are actually in positions of power instead of, medicated and locked up. That just amazes me.
The people that claimed the end times were upon us, when the date that they claimed it was going to happen passed, they never give up the religion. Never, never, never. They never take a good hard look at themselves in the mirror and say, I've been an idiot.
Let's go to Terry. How you doing?
Hello. How are you?
Hi,
pretty well.
You know what? Thank God for you guys.
Who?
Thank God.
Hey, Dave.
Yeah.
Do you think the show's too negative?
Well, it depends on your point of view. I guess if you're a Christian, this is an incredibly negative show.
Thanks a lot, Dave.
Sure. Bye-bye.
Let's hear the bunny song.
We'll see if we can do this. I don't know if this will work.
Jesus loves me. The Bible tells me
there's
so.
our bunny rabbit.
Okay. Not only do you have to set aside your own reasoning faculties and believe something he can't prove just because if he can convince you that if you can convince yourself that it's true, it must be. Not only that, but if you don't, then you get to be tortured for eternity. Yep. There's the kicker.
Okay. Now can I have my pen back?
Yeah.
And we're getting you the decaf next week.
And the show.
Good grief.
biblical sense. God fucked him up. He went and fucked Ray up. Went and paid him back for all his wicked sins. He fucked him up. Fucked that boy completely up. Now he's married to a Presbyterian